Ooh. Hey, howdy hi. We're back with some more men. MORIMENS. Just claiming my stuff. Been, trying to get Awakeners to levels. Just cause, yeah, for progress stuff. Probably need to start rolling Ultra so I can have enough of those characters to do more of that. Because Shu never showed up, so I should probably try to get all the basic Ultras at least. How am I doing on that front? Who's today? Orla. She ain't got no hands. Okay. Okay, she's Sustain, Strength Building Healer. Also gives crit rate and crit damage. With emotional state things. Right. She's got a lot of stuff going on. I guess she's not that much sustain. She has one healing ability, it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, Ultra seems generally the highest execution. We'll do just one of these right now. Oh, hey, I'm rewarded. Whisper. Blessing. Oh, come the fuck on. That's the only one I already have. That's bullshit. Literally the only Ultra Awakener I have already. Alright. Corrupted Flames upgrade to Deadly Flames. If it remains in the hand or Ultra Space at turn end. Okay. She has overly realistic eyes. They scare me. Cool. But anyway, today, as I am told, it's one of the most important stories, actually. We're gonna do Ramona Time Worn. Take one step forward and cross into another time and space. I'm very curious what this is about. I believe this is actually a skin that after I do this, I can unlock for her. After that, I might go do another one of these. I might do two of these, but I want to do this one first. Rain like tears. An ordinary day begins with an extraordinary dream. Ooh. Oh. Mouse off screen. Shadow of lives past. Always look for the light. Ooh. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. I'll start with what I think's going on here. This looks like Ramona is caught in a time loop. Falling. You are falling. I do that a lot. Sensation of falling tugs at you, dragging your consciousness out of a pitch-black dream. Blurry light flickers before you. After a moment of disorientation, you realize you have opened your eyes. Why is everything so blurry? One drop, then two. A cool liquid lands on your forehead and tracks down your cheek. Rain? You part your lips. A faint, salty tang spreads across your tongue. This is no rain. Tears? As if washed clean by moisture, the world around you sharpens into focus. Ramona. Your shout dies in your throat. Crushing pressure surges from all directions as a black tide engulfs you. A clock ticks. Bird song filters through a half-open window. A lingering sense of suffocation makes you pat your chest. You sit up slowly, needing a moment to feel the weight of reality. Am I dreaming about the future this time? That's fucked up. I have had plenty of strange dreams, and it's the first time I've died in one. Almost interesting. Ring, 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 ring. You silence the alarm, stand, and stretch. Whatever. Remember I need to go to... Yeah! Special training tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the Awakening Room. Do not be late. The Awakening Room? Is this for Awakening-related exercises? We're testing the stability of the artificial domain. What is that? A small project I've been developing. Personal hobby, really. Use the Awakening device's mental amplification to enhance a subject's consciousness and spirit while they sleep. Right. I've already done one or two of these. Maybe just one. And I guess it's not that important. The setup itself. In theory, a sufficiently amplified spirit can form a domain. A stabilized domain can exist independently of both reality and the spirit dimension. It's the spirit dimension. These realms share many traits with the domain, so I call them artificial domains. Unlike natural domains that intrude upon reality, artificial domains are non-aggressive, stable, and controllable. It can recreate a moment from a time that does not exist in the present. A time that does not exist? You mean it can manifest a person's memories? It can present a memory based on the host's understanding. Furthermore, it allows others to enter that memory. Like entering a regular domain. You are quick on the uptake. Precisely. Once an artificial domain forms, other individuals can physically enter it and interact with the consciousness of the master entity. Whether the host recognizes the visitor or how they react to them, the possibilities are fascinating. Ow. Ah. Just caught my eye. If this works, it'll be the ultimate way for investigators and keepers to build rapport and deepen their understanding of their awakeners. Yeah. You recall Doll's intrigued expression, and a chill runs down your scalp. She calls it special training, but I'm clearly a lab rat. Hope nothing goes wrong. You gather your resolve and push open the door in the underground passage. Yeah. Before you can react, a blinding light swallows you whole. You guys stop doing this! All in. The once familiar girl has become a stranger. This cold, distant figure. Can she truly be the Ramona you knew? Okay, I have to use Ramona. Ramona Time Worn. How does she work? Da-da-da. Okay, she seems to be an altered version of Ramona. Like, she still has key flare gain on her Exalt. I thought this was just gonna be a skin. It's a whole different kit for her. Yeah. Obtain boatloads of Keyflare. Place temporary copies of the last 3 different non-derived command cards played in the previous turn into your hand, with -1 arithmetic cost. Give them Exhaust and Fleeting. There are not enough command cards to place in your hand, draw a card for each command card missing. Choose 1 unlocked posse to replace your current posse. Current posse will be restored after using a posse or at the end of battle. Okay, and she gives you 200 Keyflare, which... is that enough to use it right away? Interesting. Can I know what Loop does, please? Alright, now I'm allowed to look, but only at this card. Oh, I have to long press. Okay, that's new. Deal damage. She gains Alias. Loop. Deal damage 5 times. Give her crit rate up. Loop. Ramona Time Worn, unique additional effect of Ramona's command card. Triggered when there are 3 stacks of negentropy. Negative entropy? The loop will carry over to the next battle. Oh. Defense, gain shield, Alias. Loop, temporarily reduce all enemy strength by 36, draw a card. She further gains even more Alias. Entropy undone. Yeah? She gains 50 Alias. After Ramona plays a card that does not trigger Loop, gain a stack of negentropy and gain 50 Keyflare. After obtaining a card that triggers Loop, after playing a card that triggers Loop, gain 50 Keyflare. So, she is the Keyflare battery. Hey, Scum. Hey, Bathwater. You'd know it. Because Scum sure does build up in a bathtub, where you keep all your water. Predetermined Strike. Deal 120 damage. Triple strength effect on this card. Each time a posse is used, the strength multiplier +1 for this battle. Wow. Water, I hardly know her. Loop, choose Rebirth Tribunal or Ode to Tomorrow. With Loop, either refund all your Arithmetica. Your enthusiasm's gone? Aw. That sucks. What happened? Or Ode to Tomorrow, deal double damage and gain triple the Keyflare, but exhaust. Ooh. Wait, Tribunal? Morrowind? You tell me later? Okay, Bathwater. Something personal, that's fine. I am doing Oblivion on Saturday. I'm setting up mods for it. Okay. Greetings, hey CourtingNet. I'm looking at Ramona Time Worn stats because I have to use her for her thing. Sight Unbound. Obtain 8 strength. Choose a card from the draw pile, add it to your hand. Cost -1. Play Oblivion on the flip phone. Actually don't have a flip phone. Though, emulating one would probably not be that hard. Swear to God, Oblivion Mobile is a real thing. I believe you, Bathwater. I'm not doubting you. If Loop is active, choose a card from the draw pile or discard pile to add to your hand. Set its cost as... Okay. Under Loop, it becomes her old Exalt. Like, default Ramona's Exalt. This does just seem to be a new, way stronger Ramona kit. But I think it shares her Enlighten progress. Oh yeah, there's a character with their Absolute Axiom unlocked here. Let's see about that. Gain a stack of negentropy at turn end. Alright. So her Rouse, but always. So her Rouse just doubles it. Klein Bottle Voyager. Each time you use a posse, Ramona Time Worn gains 25% temp crit rate and crit damage. Kick ass. Mobius Captive. Okay. Klein Bottle, a Mobius Strip, and a Penrose... Damn it, I can't remember what it's called. Give me a sec. I am familiar with these concepts they're throwing out. It's all non-Euclidean objects. Not a Penrose Drain, no. Oh, a Penrose triangle. Okay, it's... Yeah, okay, yeah. Exalt, Paradox converged. Choose any unlocked posse to replace the current one. Be restored after use or at the end of battle. Okay, by default, is it a random one instead of choosing, or is it choosing one of 3 random ones or something? Alright, level cap up, realm mastery up, key flare regen up, over exalt, obtain 3 stacks of negentropy, ignore the stacks limit. Reduce the arithmetic cost of copied cards to 0. And her absolute axiom. Rouse entropy undone is enhanced. The limit on activations per turn is removed. After Ramona Time-Worn plays a card that triggers loop, gain 50 key flare. All cool. Who will work with her? What is she equipped with? Wheel of Destiny, Rewinding Time. Key flare regen, definitely what she wants. Every one of the wielder's cards is played, 30% chance to return it to your hand from the discard pile. Only once each turn. Okay. Yep, I can't double up my Ramonas, that'd be too good. Let's send out someone I know will be good. And who to back this up is the question. I need someone to sustain. Karen is more general sustain. Actually, realistically, I might need to cut Dull Inferno and run my more basic poisoning team. Stat she wants most is Alienus regen. Though she doesn't say no to damage amp either. She really wants to spam shit. Okay, what does this do again? 1% of sigil wield wielder. Thing, yeah, it's a teeny tiny heal that gets worse the longer a fight goes on, which is when you need the most stuff. She'll have Cursed Binding, she's all our poison. Could just go all in on Key Flare Gen. Bluestone Throne, why not? Not gonna go too hard on all this. Just give her what I think is probably the best thing she can have on. Raging Waves, she wants that. She doesn't deal exalt damage. Could just go with, yeah, just have extra black sigils. Greed's just okay. Help everyone else spam theirs when she does hers. Do-do-do. Increasing the HP recovery on her thing might not be bad. Though I need way more nobleman stabs. Posse not equipped. Voices in your head, tiny wish, mouse wisdom, encounter in pure white, warded injection, the final vow, feast of decay, victory of roses. Mouse wisdom is the most universally useful. So warded injection wouldn't be terrible with this team not having great healing options. But let's go with what I've got for now. All in. The stench of blood stings your nostrils. Students scream and scatter before a writhing black monster. Everything feels identical to the day you received the silver key. Yeah? The day Ramona was wounded. Huh? Is this the key bestowal ceremony? Rain seeps into your clothes, bringing a cold shiver. For a moment, you feel a terrifying illusion. The life you lived afterward was the dream, and you never left this disaster. Ugh. Someone must have activated the artificial domain early. Wonder where Ramona is. You stop in your tracks. Amidst the chaos, a familiar silhouette stands with her back to you, facing the wind. She levels her rapier at Emily, the girl who once introduced herself at the cemetery gates, now twisted beyond recognition. Ramona! Before you can issue a command, she moves. Yeah, she's got cool floaty powers. Guess just my poison is good for now. If I do this, we'll definitely kill this turn. Yeah, with the poison. We take a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Oh, no, she had a shield. Whatever, it's no difference, honestly. Do that. Victory. Ooh, insight is always good. The deceased senior, the school graveyard. This must be Ramona's memory of the ceremony. But I remember back then. Thank you, Keeper. You saved me again. If not for this link, I would be at death's door right now. That's right, she did get hurt here. Delaying is dangerous. We must end this quickly. Sorry. There's no time for you to adjust. Whose memory is this? That version of Ramona, what is she? No time. Have to catch up to her. Let's rouse undoing entropy, why not? Wait, Ramona! Woo! Right, this part happening. In the school square, a mad Lotan is on a killing spree. Ogie struggles to shield Doll, his strength rapidly failing. Before he can reach her, Ramona raises her rapier and thrusts it mercilessly at Lotan's face. Ramona, look out! The rapier nears Lotan's brow. A void opens at the tip of the blade. Lotan's savage expression goes blank for a heartbeat. A flash of steel follows. Lotan's silver core shatters. This can't be. Ramona withdraws her blade without mercy, the sharp tip tracing a chilling arc that nearly grazes Ogie. Miss Ramona? From your position, you see Ramona tilt her head and whisper something. Ogie turns pale, supporting Doll as he stumbles back 2 steps. Ramona shakes the black slime from her sword and strides toward the clock tower, her expression unreadable. Ramona, wait! This is no memory. This isn't even the Ramona you know. Cold, ruthless, and terrifying. Your partner was never like this. She would never step over the bodies of her comrades, never deal a death blow to Lotan, and never ignore your call. Ramona! Ramona! Her form fades into the distance. You have no choice but to sprint after her. There's Helen, hahaha. This is gonna hurt. Let me see. I think I can do this. Yes, I can. Paradox converge. Heaven and earth follow the cycle of causality. Whoa. Slaps. Yeah, her ability is quite powerful. Might on silent fealty, so have a reason to use it at 0. Even if it's, like, different. Mist shrouds your path. Figure emerges in the hazy shadows. You squint but cannot see its face, only hearing intermittent whispers. Why? Why can't I save? Is fate truly unchangeable? Let's see. Delusions. Trade HP for Arithmetica. Pretty good, actually. Light of Civilization. Playing the 3rd card each turn, place an insight into the discard pile. Playing the 6th card each turn, place an insight from the discard pile into the hand. That's pretty good. Epilepsy is okay. Life Breather. Death resistance plus 100% on pickup. Triggering death resist, recover 29 HP at turn start in this battle. I think I'll take the Light of Civilization. It's you. No, it can't be. This reincarnation of you is already... And I too have already... The voice faded along with the figure, leaving only sorrow lingering in the mist. I think I know what's happening. I don't understand why yet. Senior Mary. Play a little bit of defense. I don't want to waste her loop on that. I'm slightly worried I didn't bring enough healing to this group. That didn't do shit. I could have used Strike. There was no reason not to there. That was dumb. Let's get something's cost down. Let's actually take this silent fealty. Just for a little bit of not dying. Damn it, I thought that would kill it. Yeah, I think I should have had, they still died, but god, my health's getting low. I really want Mirror on a defense card. I guess echoing her strength card, her strike to get it out of the deck is good. How do you get angry at people? Will you rephrase? I'll allow it. Fall into darkness. The edge of your vision, sliver of light, yeah. How to lash out back at them? You don't have to lash out. Let's get Karen's for some healing. Another mist, another silhouette. Unlike before, this time you can see the opponent clearly. You want to? Well, it's not really good. Figure exactly like yours, in a uniform exactly like yours, with a face exactly like yours. You know why you're here, that person said, just as you know why she has become that way. Epilepsy, but get an advanced toxin. Duplicate a command card. Or get some things. Tired of being a pushover? Not lashing out doesn't make you a pushover. What's epilepsy do? I can choose not to play it. Okay, please. For the world, for humanity, for everything we hold dear. Of course, the most important is, she is for you. You rush to catch her, prying the elevator doors open at the last second, nearly crushing your hands. Only now do you finally see her face clearly since entering the artificial domain. Ramona? This Ramona wears a black blindfold over her eyes. She looks displeased, irritated that you delayed her descent. You aren't the Ramona I know, are you? The elevator rumbles. Ramona faces you, but she remains silent. You cautiously reach for the link between you, but find nothing. No link. Does the artificial domain sever the connection? What is this entity before you? You don't know. You don't even know when you can leave. Ramona steps out of the elevator and tosses an answer over her shoulder. Not for a long time. She from Nier Automata? What a clever and original joke, seeing a white-haired person in a blindfold. This is basically Bad End Ramona. He seems to be in a time loop trying to save the player during day one. Hi, Green Ghost. Get a lot of crit rate. Ooh, yeah, lots of shield. And out of money. Let's begin. Wait, Ramona! Dahl and Ogie aren't here. You can't face this alone. It's too late. Kawil roars, spreading her 6 silver wings. Familiar heat burns your eyes, sharper and more painful than before. Tears stream down your face uncontrollably. Ramona turns her head and whispers to you. Link with me. Give me one final command. Keep her. Hello, angelic tentacle spear. Highest alert. I didn't get to really use strike there, but it's out of the deck, so it's... Actually, she kind of wants cards in the deck for her browse. Maybe that was dumb. I can turn one drowning. Passage of ego. Unbind even more sight. And get something else to my hand. Get this so I can start healing next turn. Or actually, you know what? I can do it now. Here's your meal. Let's have a blast together. City of Lemuria, get me that last one I'm missing, and fealty and defense, why not? Could use all these to entropy this turn, but I have time to be doing that. Knocked out a ton of its health turn 1. It gained some strength, though. It's going to try to hit me quite hard. Gain a ton of Alimus this way, or let's just get the Arithmetica. She actually works decently well with Karen, because Karen can also stack up strength pretty well. Oh yeah, she can over-exalt. I can save up until she's at, you know, higher. Use a little bit of this. Give me a ton of heal. Mouse Wisdom while I'm at it, why not? Yeah, now this ain't gonna hurt so bad. Owie. It still hurt a little. And... yeah, I got you to turn, phase 2. Insight. Try this on for size. I thought I had ways to draw cards. Why did I do that? It's immune right now. That was dumb. I stuffed it with a ton of poison. Yeah, you healed for no damage. Wait, no. Tabua recovered? How? In my memory of this fight, they never showed such an ability. No, they didn't. Or rather, it never existed. Ramona looks down at the silver key on your chest and murmurs. The only variable. It turns out. Ramona masks her shock and points her sword at Tawil once more. Continue your commands. End this. Keeper. Still got it poisoned. Still be cutting into its damage output. Bit by bit. Wind wings. Ow. Time paradox. Ramona Time Worn gains 15 alias, other awakeners lose 3. This card is in hand at turn end, it deals 67 to allies. Okay, then I'll be using that now. Over exaltation. This one, because I feel like I'll need healing. Reach into yesterday. Sight unseen. What do I want? Give me deep currents. Warden injection. Everybody get a little better. Yeah, fuck you. 4 wings. Owie. That's a lot more time paradoxes. Start out with all of that. Let me think here, actually. Yeah, let's just get the Arithmetica back. Get this out of hand, though. Okay. I did that wrong. Hand isn't full, I can do this. Here's your meal! It is planning to kill me this turn. Honestly, I think voices in my head might be the most useful during this next attack. Well, not that it's gonna get another turn to attack. Die, you bastard! Na-na-na-na-na-na. Will remains standing, but no longer with the same composure. Before you can react, she spreads her silver wings and lunges at Ramona. Time seems to freeze. You sprint with every ounce of strength and throw yourself in front of Ramona. A silver rapier thrusts from behind, piercing your left shoulder. The white monster stares directly at you. It watches you silently with its faceless, pale form. The next moment, the eerie appearance fades away. Based on her reaction, in her timeline, did he not do that? So, is that what's happening here? If the Keeper doesn't move to protect Ramona, does Will decide that entire world's not worth existing and just let it die, killing the Keeper? Next moment, the eerie appearance fades away. Feminine, indifferent face appears before you. Will reaches out and lightly taps the silver key on your chest. Silver key flashes in response. You are the variable. The answer to both the beginning and the end. Hopefully, you will become the turning point. Hear me out. As her words fade, the white six-winged monster, the scattering mud demons, the twisted shadows, all of them dissolve into black water and vanish without a trace. You hold the silver key to your chest and exhale slowly. Why? Why did you stand before me? Do you not know it was dangerous? Do you not fear death? I don't want you to die. The Third Aldmeri Dominion is the Third Reich, basically. Second Dominion is the German Empire. The first is the Holy Roman Empire. I don't think it's one-to-one quite like that, but... I'd say the second Aldmeri Dominion, possibly, because I think that was during the, that's when ESO is happening, I think, is the second one. You cannot tell where her blindfolded eyes are looking. The dark fabric is damp, soaked with tears. I have seen it too many times. I don't want to... She draws a sharp breath and swallows the rest of her words. The girl who was cold and emotionless a moment ago seems to have found her feelings. She trembles, approaching cautiously, gently rests her head against your chest. Aww. Tears fall on your wounded shoulder. Sharp pain weaves through your nerves. Your body trembles uncontrollably. The warmth of her tears softens the blow. It's the Holy Roman Empire. Even multiple countries and peoples in the Dominion. I mean... maybe? Like I said, it's not really one-to-one, but I don't know Aldmeri history well enough to comment on it. Ramona, He grips your hand as if you were the last kite string in a storm. Wanna LARP? You can go look it up. Like, look up stuff about the previous Aldmeri Dominions and see how right you are. She can do nothing but pray you do not vanish in the winds of time. Stop risking your life, Ngoth.
次こそ祖国が私の呼びかけに応えてくれますように。
Let's LARP Okotsu! Sisyphus. This does sound a Sisyphean task? Whatever. Once, twice, thrice, Sisyphus pushes his boulder, ascending in vain toward a summit that cannot be reached. Passage activation count 0. On the day of the Blackpool incident, Tawil lunged toward me and gently embraced my soul. Then the black tide began to surge. Ngoth, grab hold of me! Ngoth! I stretched out my hand as far as I could. Just like in Yakutsk, I could have held on to him, could have saved us from despair in that storm. Not to mention, Ngoth is my friend. He is important. The ancient black vortex swallowed him. I watched helplessly as the storm of the Black Pool scoured Mythag until nothing remained. The Awakening Department's carefully kept silver cores dissolved into the dark waters. Most Awakeners lost themselves to the madness, screaming, fainting, wailing, or laughing into the void. Zort and William organized the final evacuation and sealed the mist barrier forever. I was sealed alone within the Black Pool. After an eternity in the dark, I found a solution buried within the knowledge Tawil had granted me. A passage. A way to return and rewrite the tragedy. Neither I nor Tawil could foresee the consequences of such a choice. Felt reckless to act purely for my own sake. So I waited. Until that day. Mr. Alistair, confined to his wheelchair, arrived at the edge of the pool, pushed by a battered, worn-out doll. See? She was here after all. I wouldn't have bet with you even if the world were ending, Alistair. Especially since it actually has. Ah, you didn't know yet. The world outside has ended. Mythag... Let me put it this way. We're the only ones left. Has everything vanished? Wiped clean? If we hadn't lost our very last laboratory, this planet would have been the perfect testing ground. Then I have nothing left to fear. I closed my eyes and felt power coursing through me. In the long silence, I had grown intimately familiar with this power. It brought me a vitality I had long since forgotten. I will find a way. I will change all of this. Tearing pain drowned me. I remembered that afternoon. Did Ngoth suffer like this? Or was it even worse? This tragedy will not happen again. Count 1. As Tawil lunged toward me, I pulled the Keeper back half a step. Why? You founded Mythag to change the future, didn't you? Why are you still doing this? Tawil said nothing. They simply raised their hand and summoned the same storm as before. Count 2. When Dol ordered me and the Keeper to flee, we did not argue. We escaped through the black gate of the graveyard, crossing the thin mist barrier into the dark, silent woods. It's like, alright, not fighting anymore. Run this time. Didn't work twice. We're doing it again. The world opened up before us. The bustling streets of Londinium, filled with ordinary people living their happy, mundane lives. But the happiness was brief. A thick black shadow overtook us from behind. And this time, the destruction I witnessed was 1,000 times worse. People laughing on the street suddenly froze. The black mud swallowed their feet, erasing their very existence. They tried to move, but collapsed into the invisible mire. They vanished entirely. Jesus Christ. Like a planet-wide flood of the shit. No one can see it, but as soon as it touches you, you just stop existing and no one remembers you were there. And that's just spreading across everything all at once. The last person in the world wouldn't know what the world is. That is terrifying. Count 3. I hid the existence of the clock tower in the black pool. I convinced the Keeper to leave the campus alone while I faced Tawil by myself. Without the Keeper's command or the support of my friends, I failed to even reach the pool. I was cut down by other Awakeners who had lost control. Count 4. Count 5. Count... How many times has it been? I asked myself. Do I have to watch the world? Watch Ngoth die again? He is destined to die as a Keeper no matter what I do, then I will ensure he never becomes one. So I concealed his abilities and left him in Yakutsk. I didn't care if I had to walk this path alone, as long as he lived. And that time I didn't even make it out of the graveyard. Is she reliving her entire life every time? Sit by the edge of the black pool. Ramona bandages your wounds. She recounts her agony in a hollow, steady voice. I tried fleeing the campus. I tried facing Tawil head-on. I tried bringing Lotan, Ogier, and Dol with me. I tried leaving them behind. I tried gentle words. I tried violence. Nothing worked. Eventually, I began to hone my combat skills. My only remaining chance was to strike when the anomaly began, to pierce Tawil's core the moment they revealed their true form. I had to be fast, faster than anything. Fast enough to leave Lotan stunned, fast enough to strike before Dol could speak, fast enough to catch Tawil off guard. Everyone I met became a target to sharpen my blade. On this path, I no longer recognized anyone as a companion. The pipeline from LEGO Star Wars armies to Warhammer armies real? I don't think so. I think the pipeline from LEGO Star Wars builds to Gunpla builds is real, though. I think Warhammer is more a ROTC thing than a LEGO thing. I stopped speaking to the Keeper. I focused only on perfecting that single, predetermined strike. Ah, yeah. Did you succeed? I succeeded. And I failed. That day, Tawil reached out to me. Following 1,000 times honed instinct, I thrust my blade with everything I had at the flash within Tawil's chest. Metal clashed with a deafening ring. My wrist vibrated with the force of the impact. Tawil's form shattered into silver ash. Ah! It's over. Finally. It's over! Ngoth, we did it! Ngoth! No keeper stood behind me. Only a hand, sinking into a black vortex. That day I leapt into the black pool. And for a brief moment, I caught a glimpse of a future that did not belong to me. Tawil remained standing, though their composure had fractured. Yeah. Before anyone else could react, they spread their silver wings and lunged at Ramona, at the other version of me. Time seemed to freeze. The Keeper sprinted forward, throwing himself in front of my counterpart. That was when the realization hit me. The future of the world is not mine to choose or change. I was only one step away. A gap I could never close. Jesus Christ. One step away is the name of this. Not goodbye. Oh, there's only one fight and all that. This is like a very tight story, and I appreciate that a lot, actually. It's like, yeah, no, you simply by being you solve this problem, and the rest is just explaining what the fuck happened. New posse. Not goodbye. Part 4. You look at this Ramona in front of you, at a loss for words. You carried too much. She suffered too much. Her expression remains cold. She moves her hands gently as she bandages your wounds. It's alright. You do not need to say anything. I feel really bad. Because this does also confirm that, the Keeper jumping in front of Ramona there saved her in basically every way. Because she turns into this if you don't. Just stay a little while longer before you head back. Back? You know... I know. You do not belong to me, nor to this version of the world. Knowing that a world exists untouched by destruction, knowing you are safe, is enough for me. I am content. The scene of the black pool fades like a photograph losing its color. The outline of the awakening device faintly reveals itself where Tawil once stood. Although I know it is impossible, I hope we will meet again. Impossible my ass, I'm spending silver cores on you! The artificial domain gradually dissipates. You sit before the awakening device, watching Ramona on the recliner. You see with surprise that she still wears the blindfold belonging to the other Ramona. Ramona? I did not expect this either. I am glad to see you again so soon, Ngoth. Are you truly that Ramona? What is happening? I believe I can answer that. Familiar voice startles you. Turn to find Doll standing behind you, casually sipping tea. Before you arrived, Ramona and I conducted a simple test on the artificial domain device to see how far her spirit could extend and the strength of the resulting field. You guys extended way too fucking far then. Fun fact, there existed a Japanese clan by the name of Obama. In Total War Shogun 2, there was a mod to replace the clan leader with the Obama. That's really funny. Anytime you make any movement whatsoever playing as that clan. Thanks, Obama. During the test, the Gnosis meter suddenly indicated abnormal fluctuations. The domain fully expanded in just 3 seconds, informing an independent field that encompassed Ramona, the door, and part of the instrumentation. Fortunately, despite a terrifyingly high Gnostic index, the domain remained stable and unaffected by mental fluctuations. Unfortunately, you stepped into the domain the moment you entered the room. For some reason I could not get in, nor could I see what was happening inside. This has never occurred in previous experiments. Since you were inside, I did not dare to act rashly. Luckily, I preset the duration for the artificial domain. All I had to do was wait. Is that why you're drinking tea? Wait, is that the scent of cupcakes? You started afternoon tea without us? Recording the data does not take long. Besides, as I said, I cannot see into the domain. My morning would have been much busier otherwise. Did you find the cause? Doll glances at the other Ramona, visibly restraining her curiosity as she explains, like, damn, I want to know the story of that. But, in order. Based on the current data, there's only one reason the artificial domain read the memories of this Ramona instead of our own. There is a spiritual resonance between kindred awakeners. Amplified by the device, it broke through dimensional boundaries, causing two highly similar spirits to briefly overlap. This resulted in the erroneous construction of the domain. I'm guessing this exact situation is where the other alt characters come from, like the alt Lotan and the alt Doll. Inferno Doll. Shit like this happening. This Ramona was able to manifest in our world because of that spiritual resonance. Kindred. Does that mean they share a common power source? You could say that. An Awakener's combat power is essentially borrowed from high-dimensional beings we refer to as Genesis. Awakeners with the same Genesis are what we call Kindred Awakeners. But are you not the same person? To some extent, yes. We possess different experiences and different memories. Furthermore, compared to our Ramona, this version uses power differently. Her spirit is much closer to her Genesis. You encountered Tawil, did you not? Yes. With their help, I opened a passage to the past. No wonder. Your ability is far more... I'm becoming increasingly curious about you, and all the other Awakeners who exist closer to their Genesis. Seeing Doll prepare to request an experiment, you quickly change the subject. Oh, that's why they're called Genesis. Okay. So, Inferno is... that's Doll closer to her Genesis. And this is Ramona closer to Tawil. Is Tawil her Genesis? I guess we don't actually know that. So an Awakener closer to their Genesis is a Genesis Awakener. Genesis Awakener? I like the name. Shown a rare bit of cleverness in Goth. Just mash the two words together. Do you have any other questions? Is Ramona aware of what happens while you're here? While I am awake, the Ramona you know falls into a deep slumber. She remains entirely oblivious to my existence. I must ask you to convey my messages to her on my behalf. Do you have any other questions? Do you want to stay? Once the device is deactivated, the mental amplification fades and the resonance will weaken. As for keeping it on indefinitely, sorry, the device has a limited range. No matter what you wish, she must eventually return to her own world. It's impossible for them to coexist right now. How can one body host two spirits? But in the future, who knows? Perhaps if we collect enough data... Doll's voice trails off as she sinks into her thoughts. Ramona smiles at you. When you need me, call upon the link that binds us. By using her as a vessel, I can manifest in this world for a short time. The passage is open. So long as I remain conscious, I will come to your side. Do all Kindred Awakeners experience this? So if we used Erica's parts to build another automaton... What are you thinking? Do you not hear me say highly similar spirits? Aside from a counterpart from another world, no other spirit meets that standard. Who knows? Perhaps with the artificial domain, we can slowly find the Genesis Awakener for everyone. If that happens... You watch helplessly as Dol enters another mental brainstorm. Ramona gently touches your hand. Time for me to head back. Should not overstay my welcome. You hesitate. You cannot find the words to ask her to stay. Is there anything you want to tell Ramona? She remains silent for a long time. Draws a deep breath. Speaks with feigned indifference. Tell her she is very fortunate. I am a bit envious. Ah, she's blushing. Leaving you with those words, she sits back in the recliner and closes her eyes. Her breathing gradually steadies. You know that the one who awakens next will be the wise, detached assistant you know so well. And that cold, masked girl returns to the black pool in another dimension, staring up at the boundless, pitch-black sky. He waits for a call from a distant dimension. The Circuit Messenger. Pure Core and Lost Resonance. Item used to call back Ramona Time-Worn. Unlocks Ramona's Genesis form after use. Yep, do not become her next nightmare, simply because you will not leave her. New Posse. Gateway of Retrospection. Search your draw pile for a card to put into your hand, reduce their arithmetic cost by 1. Really good. A really good backup to pull off of her Posse. Or her, Exalt, I should say. Okay, I am well aware it costs 20 silver cores to do this. Where the hell is it? No, 60. Jesus, I thought it was 20. Yeah, I'm gonna be not rolling silver for a hot minute because... Shut up, all of you. I don't need to explain why. Good job. That actually was a pretty hard fight. Like, I do think bringing Karen there to just better cheat out cards, and Karen is way better sustained than I feel like people are giving her credit for. Because once her Rouse is active, every card she plays is healing you, including her cards that already heal you or give you defense. Yeah. I had to use pure cores on other stuff, too. Yes. Our dear sweet Ramona. We'll get her super form. Give me that silver, you bastards. More silver. Basically, the world just floods again, but it looks like it doesn't come back that time. I wonder, is the reason she wears the blindfold because she doesn't want to see the Keeper die again, like literally see it anymore? Because it happened so many goddamn times. Got more pure cores. Topic level up. One more Rose script. I could do that. Arcade Demo. Recommends re-evolution for her. What does that do? Aliamus regen up. Gain 35 Aliamus start of exploration. Using Exalt, gain 2 Aliamus at turn end. Stack up to 3 times. Yeah, that helps with her Aliamus stacking. But I still think, Steppenwolf is still good on her, just for even more poison application. What does this do? Death resist. Startup level, death resist 25%. Triggering death resist, the wielder gains 50 Aliamus. That sounds terrible. Why would they recommend that? Deus Ex Machina is good. Twisted turns white. Death resist up. Even numbered turn starts. Add the wielder's defense with fleeting and exhaust to your hand. That sounds terrible. Why would I want that? I guess you could more... I guess with these, you could more consistently... the black one seems a little better. The ability to more consistently have their cards in your hand, so that you could, recommend found Desecrate before Chapter 5. Hasn't been given the full treatment yet. Been made more fluent 3 times, but hasn't gotten full localization. Yeah, I didn't want to start Chapter 5 here and now. I'm just looking to try to figure out what you're talking about. Found Desecrate? A lot of screen tearing happened when I turned this shit. I did do that. I did do Astral Rain Chapter 4 in normal. Wait, when you say complete, do you mean I have to go get, like, that last 2% I missed? Doing Desecrate. Ah. That might help. Desecrate. It's a dreamscape. Fair enough. I don't have enough reality verges to get that right now, because I hadn't been opening these up. But sure, I can go to that one later. I do have all the Psyche deep dives, just because I kept maxing out. The multiverse links, of course. Reproduction Frenzy, I have to get way deeper in the story to get at. Think. Could just make these Aetheric Stones. Oh, I haven't done this at all. Alright, what's your shtick? Find the answer within. I mean... Okay, what happens if something has fleeting and retain? I imagine fleeting takes precedence, so... I actually kind of don't want to play it right now. I mean, it's kind of not good use of my materials. Gained Void. I don't like Void. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Owie. Thanks for the Endure stacks, though, stupid. You're practically already dead. That's not even really a joke, actually. I bet if I do this, you will genuinely die from this hit. Especially if I add this to it. Bonk! Oh, Lily. Yeah, Lily is amazing burst damage. Case closed. Hack you. Let's get a bunch of this stuff. Ah, yes. Get a bunch of silver out of it. Maybe I should have gone through getting silver out of all of them. Fuck it. Let me think. feel like buffing up Soul Blight more could be nice, but I also probably need to buff up my other teammates a little better. Dimension crystals. I don't have any of those. But I have mimetic crystals, and they have no worth if I don't use them.
私も強くなれるでしょうか。かなり楽になりました。ありがとうございます。
At least get people up to 3. Wow, I used all of those that fast?
お返しにあなた様に淡い紫私も強くなれるでしょう。
Oh, right. Yeah, mimetic crystals also do work for that, yeah. Get everyone to... What? I clearly picked this. Oh, it didn't press the upgrade button yet. Give my important people the skills they need.
より明るくなったわ。祖国との結びつきが一層強くなったわ。
How is Ramona doing? She is where she's in a good spot. Garen, upgrading its healing is probably still good.
カレンはダイエット中なのでそんなに食べられないです。ご主人様へのご恩は一生忘れません。
Insufficient materials. Yeah, I don't got nothing for this. Handbook. Had a feeling I'd spent enough script by then. Give me them silvers and the topic XP. Just completely refund all the script I just spent. Why not? Who cares? Fuck it. Spring in Yakutsk. That's actually pretty good. Gain key flare for your key flare region. Let me think. I should go back, try to do some of the achievements I missed. Ironclad is gonna be tricky. What was the other one? No more than 2 symptom cards in the last area. I think I can pull that off. I could have easily done that, I just forgot to try. I do love Time Worn Ramona, and want to set up a party where she is the star. Yes, give me the pustule. What do we got? Ooh. Advanced finesse on this is pretty good. Just it draws even more.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。降臨せよ。
これでどう？
命令。
Yeah, what do we got? Sure, finesse on elation is okay.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。降臨せよ。
前へ。
命令。
Let's just stack some Alimus for them. Flap. Computation. Yeah, computation is okay. Put computation on something. Ooh, on deep currents, so it's essentially free. So I want to be drawing cards on it. That's great. Take the sigils, because I need to not get symptom cards.
ど
東和の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
Come on.
お静かに。降臨せよ。
海の狂気に気をつけて。前へ。
Murder, murder, murder. I don't really want that to go away after use. Poison is always nice. Awakener. I'm this far ahead. Let's do Abyssal Obsession. Fresno Lens. Turn start, draw a card. Start a battle, shuffle an insight. Battle, increase the number of insights, shuffle any of it. Yeah, get this as soon as possible.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
降臨せよ。
Let's see. I don't have any stacks anyway, so I can just use this to use this. Just to ensure I'm killing and not dying this turn. I actually don't want any more cards in hand right now.
絶対にそこから帰る。
If I can add a little poison before we start.
これで
Passage of ego. Murder you, ho ho. Didn't expect that to one-shot it. Ooh, Sacred Agony is really good for just one-shotting everything. Lemurian Delight is also really good. Having both is busted as shit. I'll take the Sacred Agony, though. Rouse. Let's keep drowning deep in my sea of loathing. Broken, your servants are here. Evolved Human. Mortal Flesh. Double your max HP. Lose 36 HP at turn start. Wow, I didn't want that. And I hate you for making me take it.
東和の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
Ugh. Let's actually do this first.
深淵を覗け。降臨せよ。これがあなた様への恩返しです。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
消えて。みんなを守る。
Slap, slap. Sure. Cut down cost of stuff. I'm getting so much insight in my deck because I put this thing in so early. Yeah, this is... This is quite strong. Okay, the 76 max HP isn't stacking between fights. That's just for this bat. Berserk on her strike is fine. Let's put Advanced Spike on something. Just put it on this defense, who cares? Because I don't want a symptom. More insight! Getting self-destruct immediately is a bit bad, but
降臨せよ
we'll survive.
お静かに
海の狂気に気をつけて。
Hey, look, an insight. Hey, look, an insight. Hey, look, an insight.
そのまま静かに命令
Hehehe. Let me see. Might on something is always at least a little good. Honestly, I can probably take the boss now, before I wind up with another symptom. What's up?
ドアの国に通じる扉はここにある。
I probably don't want that. Let's actually put the stuff I don't want to draw into my hand.
ドアの王国のうち
So I can replace it with cool stuff I do want to draw.
これがあなた
I should have waited to play that. That was dumb. I wasted a ton of Alimus on her.
絶対に祖国へ帰る。
深海があなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います
この暗流は
Get
敵
deep
を引
currents
き裂く。
on.
戻って。海の狂気に気をつけて。
さっきその
Shogo. That's the name. We couldn't quite call it Shoggoth, but it's Shoggoth.
奈落の底の
Truth and Abyss.
おのどけ 降臨せよ
Laid on him.
言ったわかったわ
Mutate this heart a little bit more. Why not?
これでこの暗
Could
流
have done
は
that
敵を
first.
引き裂く。
静かにゆっくりみんなを守る聞こえます
There we go. Now to slap you 16 times with my tentacles. Hate devours? Devour this calamari. Oh, I love it. And 3,000 stacks of poison already. Madness and dissolution are devouring your cards. Played cards will be exhausted. Right, this is the turn where I don't play any fucking cards. Yeah, draw nothing. Just do this to give me a shield. Please.
深海
Oh yeah, let's
があなたを
detonate your stacks as well.
永遠の眠りへ誘います
Actually, I could just kill this turn, alternatively.
降臨せよ
海の狂気に気をつけて。
そのまま
Yeah, I can just murder you right away. I don't need to care about next turn. You'll just be dead.
次こそ祖国が私の呼びかけに応えてくれますように。
Okay, the other one of getting more than half my max shield in a turn is kind of down to RNG. So, see about my other options on that. 4-6, have a cursed relic. Easy peasy. Skip story. I am glad they let you replay the story, though, if you want to, but skip it if you don't. Lemurian Delight. I will come back for that. Absolutely. Unless I don't need
ドア
to.
の国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
みんなを守る
戻って。
狂気を胸に
Sure murdered that guy. Didn't hurt.
海 の狂気に気をつけて。
Smack. Even more alias gain on this. Or catalyst, or toxin on some. These are all good. I'll take the toxin though. Me kill fast.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
命令お静かに。
That worked out just perfectly to not let me one-turn that. Well, technically still one turn for the poison and didn't take any damage. Ah, it's fine. Dominion. Almost always take Dominion if I see it. Observe carefully. Acquire random golden relic, but get despondent. Gain shield. All awakeners lose 3 alias when drawn. That's okay. Ooh, Lemurian Delight. I don't have to go back for it. Though I am curious what it was replaced with. Give me that rouse. Give me that drowning. Give me this elite to kill.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。
I don't think I could kill this turn. I can kill soon, though.
先に怒れ。わかったわ。みんなを守る。ゆっくり。
Didn't hurt. Yes, I'm familiar with what Tentacle does.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
そのまま
海の狂気に気をつけて。
There we go. It does that. Oh, I better end the turn. It does this sometimes. Okay. Nightmare Manifest is really good. Black Star Ember is okay, but let's take the Nightmare Manifest because I need to have a cursed one with me. It's sold out. Oh wait, there's Neurotoxin here. That's also really good for this build. There's actually probably the best silver relic that this team can have. Just poison faster.
通じる扉はここにあるわ。
お静かに。愚かね。
Yeah, I could play my whole hand. Not a big reason not
奈落
to.
の底の深淵を覗け。
Stare into the abyss. Even with them all attacking, I won't take any real damage. Oh hey, look at that. Didn't hurt. This mead is incredible. I'll take the computation, why not? Rouse. Let's get obsessive over this shit.
絶
対にそこから帰る。ドアの王国の美しさに服従せよ。
Eternal Kingdom.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
そのままくじかけ。
Hee hee.
これがあなた様への恩返しです。
Actually, wait on doing that. I think I just kill ya. Even though they didn't die from the tentacles, the poison should have been enough. Victory. Finesse on strike to protect ain't great. Toxin on defense, because her rouse also gives her that. Chant of the Tides. Tentacle limit up. Tentacle damage up when health low. All great. And that's a little, like... Yeah, not crazy about that. Let's just go straight to the final battle. I'm sure I can win.
ドアの国に 通じる扉
Sorry, you
は
must stop us
こ
all.
こにある
We're not gonna.
離れちゃダメ。
深海部あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います
Let's start setting shit up.
これでどう
I could have played that strike first for a little extra damage.
そのまま朽ち果てて
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff I don't want. How rude.
絶対にそこから帰る
This doesn't do anything if I don't play it, but these two do, so.
これがあなた様への恩返しです
This might hurt a little.
あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います
Oh no, a minuscule amount of poison. Whatever shall I do? Deep current, self-destruct. Let's go ahead and get the strike to
東亜の王国の
protect in here too.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く海の狂気に気をつけて
I'm just gonna be applying a bunch of poison anyways. We don't even want to use that. Yay, poison.
これがあなた様への
Me
恩
like
返しです
dots. See? That's why I like dots.
What
Am I doing? Almost there on this. Suffocating me though. Actually, had I switched to Raging Tides, I would have killed with that. Well, let's kill with it anyway. Wrong button, but whatever. Bonk. The fact it both hits really hard and detonates half their poison is amazing. Case closed. One achievement I was missing. Where's the other one? What was it? Exalt 3+ times in one turn, only during the elite battle. Right. I just need to save and try to get to the elite battle with 3 people ready to exalt in 4-9. Again, something I can try to plan out and do. Skip the story. That just gets me to some sigils. Actually, might even try to farm Aliamus before I run into it.
こっち。
Purely just gaining Aliamus there. Although the poison killed them all anyways. Case in point. Yep, dead. Dead as mud. Dominion on a strike. Goated. Events, Advanced Insight for Mania is crazy. Yeah. Put it on defense. Who cares? It's Advanced Insight. Probably one of the best. Hell, I'm gonna switch to Tranquil Sea, just to stall this out perfectly. Like, not kill them as fast. So I want Aliamus ground up into a fine paste. Forgot to do it, but it wouldn't have made a difference there. I'd have taken a little less damage, admittedly. Showered, surely someone will love you now, right? People already love you, Bathwater. Stop with that. This doesn't gain any. This gains some. The poison is killing, but whatever. Not what I meant. What did you mean then? Still not quite there. Doll's ready, but everyone else is at half. None of these are great. The card of Random Awakener reduced its arithmetic cost by 1, treated as strike. Yeah, really good. What to pick is always the question on this. Strike to protect is now strike in quotes to protect. I don't have much choice, I just have to fucking hope. I can try to, only use stuff that's... Yeah, just don't play anything this turn. I forgot to switch to shields, so that would do less damage. I kill shit too fast to do it, is the problem. Gotta have faith.
Hi.
Arthur? I need to not even play my poisons. Gives 11... 76.
こっち
Okay, keep trying to put up shields, please.
Hi.
O shizukani.
89, she'd go off. 87, she'd almost go off. If I play this... Here we go. This is 3 in 1 turn against the elite. Four in 1 turn, because... What? You max out. Whatever. Lemuria. Well, now I don't have to use hers, which I kind of don't want to, because I want my stacks held on to. And then I used them anyways, like some kind of fool. But there. Got that. Okay, no. This, or actually Swarm Mind is really good. What a fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Free sound source. Rouse a random awakener. Yay! Free rouse. What a grand and intoxicating innocence there. High five, Bathwater. We Morrowinded. What's this? Ooh, that's really good. You're morrowing? I think you're Morrow withering. I'm gonna level with you. That's not an insult, I worry about you.
そのまま立ち果てて
Ouchies. I bled, which actually gives me endure stacks, so it's not that bad. They bled more. Elaborate.
はい
I fear for your health and safety on occasions, but oftentimes, because you don't sound mentally well.
降臨せよこれがあなた様への恩返しです
Withering. Slap. Oi. Hello, CG. I'm going back for some... Physical health is fine, as far as you know you're safe, but you're sad. Yeah, that's what I worry about. Oh, thank you for following. I'm going back through some stuff to try to get achievements I missed. I already got the achievement here. Getting 3 exalts in this fight was actually a pain. New character released? If you mean the crossover character, the collab character, not just yet, no.
押しつぶしていいこれがあなた様への恩返しです
Cool. It's cool that it hasn't happened yet. I mean, I guess it's more time to save up materials. Which character is on the banner today? Dang it, I don't remember.
愚かね狂気を胸に
Okay, don't beat me. Wasn't planning on it, Bathwater, don't worry.
前
I don't need to spam all this right now. Bam, bam, bam. Tentacles. You never make a Morrowind character you're satisfied with? I mean, it's the altitis of it, yeah. Mirror on her strikes. I'd rather add some drain to the Nell. Random rouse. I'll take it. What else was in the shop? Arcana Relic. Arcana Relic is good, but I can't afford it right now. I don't really have any cards I want to sell. Soul Blight, and let's finish this. Every game must make the warrior maybe with some spells that can never break free.
扉はここにあるわ
Start by drawing up these ones. I don't think I need Soul Blight immediately.
東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ
I kind of just have to do this. It's not a lot of poison, but I don't want to miss Aliamus.
これがあなた様への恩返しです
絶対に祖国に帰る
奈落の底に深淵を覗け
戻って
Converge the slime.
銀の鍵が
Wrong is saying the stealth in Morrowind is dog shit. You're not. It's very annoying, and stealth archery is just straight up bad.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く
Like, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who says the stealth archery in Morrowind is, like, actually satisfying to use. Hell, ranged weapons in general feel really bad in Morrowind because of the very bad feedback. And, because, you know, RNG taking damage, but also maybe you just missed. It's hard to tell sometimes.
そのまま立ち果ててみんなを守る
And we've poisoned an interdimensional demon. Bye-bye.
みんなが喜ぶかしら。
Good in Oblivion Skyrim when you got shadows and patrol patterns and stuff. No, it's dog shit in Oblivion too. Simply because the detection rules are actually terrible. Unless your stealth is basically maxed out, you can't do a damn thing. And when you fire your bow, everyone figures out where you are immediately. In Skyrim, it's kind of fun, though at high levels it's too powerful. Oblivion's problem is, it has to get to high levels for you to get the first shot off. And the first shot's the only one that's gonna have any sneak damage, because it's just not gonna work anymore. Anyway, right now, it's Horla. That's right. What does she do? Right, I looked. She's primarily, like, strength building for her stuff. She has a little bit of healing on her, but mostly strength. Not too interested in her, myself. I'm just not that into ultra characters in general, I don't think. I'm saving up these for Time-Worn Ramona, so I need to not summon people for a minute. Which goes against all my gacha instincts. 99%. What else was missing here? Actually, forget. 5 plus cards in one turn in the final battle of 413. I can probably do that. Thought about Unarmored. There's a bug that makes the skill disabled unless you have at least one piece of armor on. I am familiar with that, yeah. But Unarmored is also... Again, it's not very good. You have to pump it up to ridiculous levels to even approach the... like, points of even pretty bad light armor. If you want to go unarmored, you need to supplement it with alteration spells that up your defense. Playing 5 plus cards during the final battle should be really easy. Like, in one turn. This deck does that all the time. I just need to think about it more, I guess. Event. Rouse 2. Obsession. Drowning, the two that'll most easily let me get a bunch of cards out. Highest alert. Let me see. Let's roll in the honeymeads, honestly. So with those, I'll be able to draw more cards, which might let me play more cards. Didn't hurt. Alright, if that wasn't 5 plus cards in one turn, I don't know what the hell is. Oh wow, she got strong. Whatever shall I do? Poison. I should have done this first to poison her to death. Cancel. Let's let her get... There, I definitely played 5 cards that turn. There's no way I didn't. There we go. Ugh. It says complete Astral Rain Chapter 4 on normal, but I did. You can't call this anything but complete. What the hell is it talking about? Really? 2 in a row? Ugh. Hate this shit. Hate these bots. Hate them so much. Unlocks after doing something you already did. Still not unlocked. Fuck you. I don't know what that's about. Only other one I could go for would be trying to gain defense, which... What was that? It's in 3-4. So maybe... Does it care when I do it? In one turn, so... If I just try to wait for a turn where I can stack up all three of their rouses, or these two's rouse, and then that, maybe? Mutated heart with advanced computation or advanced finesse on it. Yeah, finesse. Computation's great, but more cards.
押しつぶしていい？
戻って。
こっち。みんなを守る。
Problem is, I have so much max health.
行って。消えて。
I can try, like, Tranquil C to supplement it a little. I'll be playing stuff for Alienus and defense gain that I can find. Please move, I have an urgent matter. Advanced computation on something. Ooh. Elation now 0.
Toaの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
みんなを守る。消えて。
They're all so poisoned they'll die. All of these small children deserve to die. Really is getting to the point I worry I'll have to just bring in a really low-level character so I can cheat enough defense. Computation on some defense, that gives me a shot. Rouse... Drowning. Demark. Silver Ribbon, because I'm not trying to deal damage right now. It's over already? Jeez. This isn't even a two-stage fight. I don't know if I can build up that much.
はい。
奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
All the shields you can give me, Lost City.
ゆっくり。
この暗流は敵を引
I
き
messed
裂く。
that up.
お静かに。これがあなた様への恩返しです。
この暗流は敵を引き
愚
裂く。
かね。みんなを守る。
I'm not getting anywhere near it.
降臨せよ。
戻って。
沈め。深海があなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
Like, maybe I needed to pick a defense game posse as well.
未来をこの手につかむ。はあ。トカリエリ。
I got decently close, but decent isn't good enough. I need to put on a posse that'll give me defense. Yeah, I know I'm more than strong enough to do this. What gives me shield? It gives me some... Oh wait, Final Vow. This actually would be really helpful. For boss battle, played no cards this turn, attempt to trigger death resistance, succeed, gain a boatload of shield. Okay, if I do this first thing in there, I think I can make this work. Oh, I accidentally picked read story. Skip all story for this section, please. This is the wrong level. What am I doing?
祖国への扉が遠くへ
Need to go to 3-4. Final vow. Skip story. Okay. I messed up. Yeah, advanced finesse. I'd take, like, the other thing. I should look if there's any, bastions in the shop. I know I'm gonna have to wait for the boss battle to do my thing. If I can try to gain key flare in the meantime. I might even slot Ramona in just to give me key flare.
はい この暗流は敵を引き裂く
Yeah. Kept forgetting to do stuff, but it's fine. Yeah, Bastion. Anything that gives me shield so I can get this achievement. I have an urgent matter, advanced computation on this defense. Let me think. That kind of screwed the pooch, didn't it? Kid's gonna die of poison. I don't know why I played that. Definitely not that. Yes, catalyst, I guess. None of this is great. Highest honor? No. Can I refresh, honestly? Refresh again. Gain shield. Let me sell command cards. Let me sell a strike for this. To increase my chances of this actually working. Okay.
私はあなた様に従います。みんなを守る。奈落の底の
Everyone gain your alimus. Defense.
戻って
Defense.
好きに暴れて。
Give me more defense off of this. Percio. Can I not gain any more key flare this turn? If so, I'm angry about it. Exceptionally so. Is there a limit to how much key flare you can gain in a turn? That's a really stupid rule. Okay, there it goes. Final vow. Why the fuck didn't it go off? What do you mean? Why didn't it? What? It says attempt to trigger death resistance. If it goes off, give your thing. I have 200%. Why would it not trigger? How the fuck does that card work then? What's the point of it? What does the second part of that mean then? What am I missing? I'm mad about this. I'm actually upset. Like, if you're in a boss battle and damn it, I needed to play it first. I'm stupid. Damn it, that's what I missed. Skip all story. Keep having to do this because I keep fucking up. Fine, advanced computation. I wanted more cards, but whatever.
私はあなた様に従います。
はい。この暗流は敵を引き裂く。狂気を胸に。
And the poison killed him because I played Deep Currents because I'm dumb. Trying to go for Key Flare. Mirror on this, actually, really good, yeah. Urgent Matter, Computate, this defense, I guess. Doesn't make a difference.
人はの国に通じる扉はここにあるわ。
お静かにみんなを守る。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
愚かね。こっち。
Gaze into the abyss.
そのまま立ち果てて。
Not a lot of key flare gained. Do not like this. Let's see, strength, no. Increase realm mastery for each one, no. Selling your strikes, because I need them gone. Paraffin staff. Don't want it. Don't want it. Nothing to help me with anything I actually need. This is such an annoying achievement, because it really is down to, did you get the right shit? And you have to play it a billion times to get it if you're using an actual team.
あなたをがっかりはさせないわ。
はい。
狂気を胸に。
Yeah, I just need to deal as little damage as possible, wait for my key flare to go up, then not kill him that turn. No poison. Wrench Jackson.
好きに暴れて。降臨せよ。
There, it's up. Damn it, I forgot to, whatever. I just need to not kill the kid next turn. Boatload of wounds. I'm sure those won't ruin my ability to do this. Okay, do this first. There we go. Those dealt damage, which do hate. Give me as much defense as you can muster, game.
さに服従せよ。はい。
愚かね。みんなを守る。
Defense.
ゆっくり
Mutate the heart again.
みんなを守る。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
Damn it. Damn it! No, wait, this.
未来をこの手につかむ。
This. Get me there.
特リーリ
Yes. That has to be over 50%. You can't call it anything
あ
else.
なたを永遠の
Ego passage die. And that also gave me a little. Alright, there. Jesus, that was annoying. Got to skip the story.
みんなが喜ぶ
Ah.
かしら。
Achievement obtained. There, got all the achievements. I'm so cool. End me. Why is this still counted as new? I've completed it. Oh, because of the hard mode. It is interesting they have a story mode if you just want to do that. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's got a hard mode. I don't think I want to do. I don't want to do hard mode on goddamned anything. I'm gonna level with you. I'm not a fan of hard modes in games. Because usually hard mode means the mode we didn't bother balancing. All the ideas that we cut because we couldn't win. Make my mode hard? I'd rather make your mode 7. Can we swing that instead? At least do this. Because this is silver. Rose script.
私は
What's this do again?
あなた様に従います。
Oh, Awakeners gain 50 alien miss, but 2 copies of Echoes of Lost Shadows in your hand. Yes, Fish. Of course, Fish. Anything for you, Fish. Yes, me. Fish. Let's just get my retained stuff in hand.
奈落の底の深淵を覗け。
海の狂気に気をつけて。
命運咲き誇れ。
Actually, I can just do this and win. Hee hee hee.
やっつけたよ。あれまた
Win within 7 turns. I won within 1 turn. Grip hunting. Give me them silver. I must acquire silver. Did I get this? Yeah, I did. Forgotten Seed of Love. We'll definitely do that. Once I do, I'll actually get tons of free ethereal cores. And you get this Awakener. You just get her. You don't have to roll for her. And you probably want to. Oh yeah, one of these is open now. Resisting Arrest. Recommended level 70. You know what? I think I'm good, actually. I'll see you next time. Use support 3 times. I don't use support any times. Do Caro Fisher. I bet I could do level 1. Like, easy peasy, I bet. Let's do this. Get him. Was that the final battle? Sure, I'll win. I think against a level 15 enemy, I got a chance. Probably should have elated first. That was silly.
そのまま朽ち果てて
Ouchies. How dare. Probably would have killed if I'd elated first, yeah. Oh well.
聞こえますかお静かに
Okay, you can just die. There you go. Yeah, like I said, of course I could do it. Recommended level 15, I have a level 60
次の
party.
サロンが始まる前に着替えなければ
I love Lady Sorrel. I get some stuff. Yay, I get Erica. Oh, that is a second Ultra character. I needed that. Erica the Automaton. Torso number that, motor number that. Delighted to be at your service. She good? What does she do? Deal damage, gain shield. Elimus, when she deals damage, she gains 3 temporary strength. When she applies a shield, she gains 1 temporary alert. That's okay, a little too generalist. Okay, obtain 6 temporary strength, obtain Key Flare equal to Erica's Key Flare regen. Dispel weakness state. Whenever a card enters Ultra Space, transform to Retract Mecha, which is gain a temporary alert, obtain Key Flare equal to her Key Flare gen, Dispel Fragile. Okay, so it just switches between those two. Function Overload. Assumed arithmetic is even, deal 9 damage X plus 2 times, otherwise gain 3 shield X plus 1 times. Gains 9% temp crit rate and crit damage, gain 14 shield, deal 19 to all enemies. Yeah, she seems to just do everything, but none of it great. But I need Ultra characters leveled up for stuff, so...
機体性能が向上しました。メンテナンス作業を継続しますか？機体性能が向上しました。パーツの整備が完了しました。メンテナンス作業を継続。
That's as high as she can get right now. Okay, I get 2 pure cores and 100 silver out of the deal. Get a new avatar. Oh, Erica, right. Records, right. My 30th Awakener, cool. The Caro tutorial. A little silver. Out of curiosity, how much of this do I have? Enough for 225 rolls, enough I'll definitely be able to get things the next time they come around. Astral Rain Limited SSR Awakener Guarantee. Well, if I don't know which one, why would I do it? Walks of All Life Awakening. Sounds like a bad call to go for. Yeah. Another hour and a half this flips over, but I don't think I'm gonna wait that long. I did what I really wanted to and a little bit of housekeeping today. All the stuff I was missing out on. So I think we can call it a little early today. So, I think I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. Thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get thank you. Well, bye, YouTube.